What are we going to look at?
We're gonna go look at this 2 flex spaces. It's one seller. They're across the street from one another. This is the first one, and we are waiting for the broker or the agent to come.
Oh. All right, let's go poke around, find some shit. All right, big ass LED fixture up there, half brick, half metal, giant bay door. What else do you see, Arti?
Good security system, a lot of cameras.
Yeah, let's see, 2 condensers outside.
Decent drive aisle.
No semis, right?
Oh, that's nice and skated.
Can't get a semi to turn anywhere around here. Nice slope away from the building. That's good. Barbed wire. That's not good. Oh, a loading dock back there, or at least a ramp.
That has some turning radius.
Yeah, but I don't think
Could probably get a semi down here, don't you think?
it wouldn't be fun for them to turn in there. I guess they could, but
So our offer on these 2 buildings is 2.8. Right
for
now.
both.
Yep, they came in at 3.3, then they came to 3, then they came to 2.9.
And
And it's $110 a square foot at 2.8. It's about a 14% cash on cash with the current leases.
Okay, so here's a pods facility next to our building. That big building is their indoor storage facility for pods. And then the exterior ones are all the pods that they continuously deliver to whoever rents them out. But that's a pretty big facility. It goes all the way up to the back road,
interesting.
up to the highway.
I didn't know they stored them indoors.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you have stuff that you cannot, you can't, like for instance, if you're buying a house but you're 30 days away from your apartment to the next house, they'll store it for you for 30 days, and it's indoor climate control storage on your stuff, pretty much. Second building is over there. That one with the white box truck is what you see.
Got it.
So we'll walk that one in a minute.
Okay, so they're selling both of these, right?
Yes.
For one price. Are they 2 different listings or one?
They're one listing.
Okay. What's the play on this?
So right now we're trying to get it under contract at the price that we want it at. That one's fully leased. They have one tenant that's month to month.
Okay.
There's one tenant that occupies 6,000 square feet. Their lease comes up for renewal beginning of next year.
And they have no built-in renewals?
But no.
Okay.
And the great part is that that's the lowest in the whole center there.
Ah, okay. So, you know the rents in the rest of this area, roughly?
Yes. So rest of the spaces in there are rented at about $14-15 a square foot. The guy that's going to be done with their lease, or kind of, lease coming up for renewal first quarter, he's at $10 a square foot.
So 16 is the going rate, you think? Or 14, what did you say?
14. Between 14 and 15 is a good.
Okay, so an extra $5 for 6,000 square feet is $15,000, sorry, $30,000 a year, right? Divide that by 0.08. It's $375,000 of value that you add.
And then there's one other guy that's month to month in there. We're going to be also bringing him to market.
Okay, and this building behind you?
That's this one is actually already leased out.
Okay.
It's leased out to a lighting company that's out of Canada. They barely use the building. They're only using it to store their work trucks in there.
How much longer is that lease?
This lease is for 3 years.
Okay, what are they paying?
I don't know top of my head, but
Okay, so not much we can do other than evaluate the lease, see what kind of returns.
yeah. But again, it's only a 3-year lease. But the fact that the building is in great shape, the back, we have a huge back parking lot. We have option in the future to split it up into a couple of spaces because we have like 5 bay doors between the front, the right side, and the back.
On the rear?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So we have multiple bay doors, and we can split the space up into couple spaces.
Okay.
And get more out of it.
So when we go inside, if the building isn't full, we could potentially approach the tenants and say, hey, you're not using your whole facility. Do you want to get out of part of your lease?
Yeah.
Get a bit of a buyout.
Sure.
Double dip. And there's a giant back in there. Do those buildings over there have the same type of back or no?
They have a little bit different, but each one of those has a bay door for their own space and an office space.
And a giant parking lot back there as well?
That one has parking spaces all around the building.
Okay. All right, because that's huge back there.
This one is huge. This also has a truck
loading dock.
Loading dock.
Okay.
And the inside of this office is really nice.
Yeah, there's 9 offices in here.
Whoa.
With the conference room as well,
it's
bathrooms
like all
and
nicely
everything.
finished.
Ah.
Yeah.
Good find. How'd you find this?
Found it through these brokers. They're very young. They're pretty new in the industry. I don't think they're pricing out their stuff.
Yeah, they had mistakes in their model.
Mistakes in their OM, mistakes in their model.
Awesome.
We caught it right away, but
and they're meeting us out here?
Yes.
Okay. Good.
So we are right now at 2.8 at this offering?
I moved it up to 2.85 yesterday.
Oh, you did?
And kind of asked them to meet us there. The seller is at 2.9. Yeah, they're at 2.9. And I said, I'll meet you halfway if you guys, since the brokers are making commission on both ends, seller and buyer, I asked them to take a split on that and then get some sort of a deduction from the seller as well.
If you immediately split them up and resell them, could you make money?
Probably, I think.
But not enough.
Yeah, no.
You're
This is a 11,000 square feet building. That's a 17,000 square feet building.
Okay. And your price per square foot at purchase is?
It was 110 at 2.8, so like a little bit more.
Okay.
111, 112.
It's far, I think, lower than what a new build would be today.
So again, we were talking about doing ground up development for Flex, right? Yep. We were going to pay how much?
170.
170 plus potential overages.
Plus no operating income.
Plus leasing fees.
Yep.
So.
And carrying costs that we would have
to lease
on top of that build, right?
Yeah.
So we would have carrying costs of any interest and any, additional costs that we would incur for the construction period.
And any surprises that come along with new builds, right?
Exactly.
So we can buy at half the price of what we can build for.
Pretty much.
So it makes the argument against building.
100%.
For now.
Oh, yeah.
Unless we can.
For right now.
Yeah. So, and what we're talking about is 4 acres. That's a pretty square. 4 acres. All right, brokers are here. Let's go do this. But real quick, so unless we can find a higher and better use for that 4 acres, Flex is not the answer for us, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think so. Not
Okay.
at this point.
Awesome. Thank you.
Single tenant, 8,400 square feet. Just put them in September on a 5-year lease. 921 base rate, starting with 4% annual escalation.
Did you put them in?
Yes.
Good work.
Thank you.
Do you know what business they're in?
So they're a publicly traded company out of Canada. They do outdoor lighting fixtures.
Awesome.
They're still getting set up. They've got a lot of work going on the north side.
Did they do a lot of this build out?
No, so the owner did all of this.
For them?
No, this used to be his building.
Oh, okay.
He sized out of it.
Okay, so they came into a great building.
Yes.
Remind me, you said 925?
921 is the base rate.
921 with 4%?
Annually.
Are they still ramping up?
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
They're just getting going.
Got it.
How did you find them?
So they were brought to us by CBRE.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And Lee, do they have plans on demising or moving any walls?
No, not
They're
at
just
all.
going to take it as is and
Yep.
keep it as is. Okay.
Yeah, come check out the truck.
It's a great setup.
I appreciate it. He did some good work in here. He put a bunch of money into this outdoor concrete truck court. Fully fence, lighted.
So this whole area is insulated and heated, probably not conditioned
Not
though, right?
conditioned, yes,
Okay.
sir.
This is great.
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate it. 2 wraparound entrance
Yeah.
ways for a 53-footer. Easily can fit back here.
Yeah, easily can do the turn radius.
Yeah, so
Perfect.
this is the Silver Comet Trail right here. Big biking outdoor recreation area in Cobb County.
Are you from Atlanta?
I'm actually from South Atlanta, Newton, Georgia. Well, I live in Atlanta.
Nice. Very nice.
Concrete's in
Triple
great.
net leases?
Yes, all triple net.
Ooh. Hey, we're working here. What are you doing?
I'm working the same thing.
All right.
Look at it. I'm texting my property manager that texted me.
Did a nice job.
Yeah, he did, yeah. So he's in the flooring business.
Oh, got it.
He did some stuff, but he did some real estate investing, as you can see with the other building. Smaller tenants.
Can we take a peek out that side door too?
Of course.
Lee, what's your aspirations? You're a young guy, man. Are you new in this business? Relatively
I've
new?
been doing it 2.5 years.
Okay.
Almost 3.
What's the long-term goal?
Long-term goal? Now to start buying some of these buildings myself.
All right, that's what we're doing, man. Oh, perfect. Yeah, that's
Remind me when these were built, 2008?
2004.
2004. They're in pretty good shape for
Yeah. Original roofs, no problems.
no problems. Metal roofs all the way around.
Yep, gotten inspected.
Yeah.
the rest of this office park, industrial park. Is it all leased up?
It is. This building over here is for lease. I think it's been on the lease. It's been for lease for a good amount of time. I think they want too much money. I can't remember exactly what they're quoting, but
Why don't you go in there and show them how it's done?
I know. I'm trying. It's one of our competitors, but they're good guys.
All right.
Yeah.
You have to say that.
We can go ahead.
Do you know what they're asking over there?
I don't know. I can find out.
That's okay. Yeah, I think we're good.
Okay. Yeah.
Excuse me.
Step over to the other building.
Were you even paying attention?
She's been out here a couple times.
Thank you. Somebody, at least somebody's on my side. If you're not.
We can just walk over there.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Really quiet street.
Yeah.
The largest tenant on the street is
The
Pods.
Pods,
The
yeah.
Pods building.
So this Pods building is gigantic.
Oh yeah, it goes on forever, all the way to the end.
So 17,000 square feet in this one, 7 tenants. All have grade level doors. This first tenant right up here, largest tenant, 6,000 square feet. They do event equipment supplies.
Okay.
Then we have two 2,500 square foot suites in the back. All the rest are 1,500 square foot suites.
Got it.
So I put most of these tenants in here.
Do you focus on industrial?
All industrial, yes sir.
Awesome. How do people get a hold of you?
Just through listings, and then
Well, for people that are watching this, how can they reach out to you?
you can find me on LinkedIn. My name is Lease Steed. My cell phone. You can find Lee and Associates Atlanta on social media.
Awesome. The lease lengths on these tenants?
They range from 3 to 5. I think one that he had. I think the biggest one is the first one to roll in the next couple of years. Maybe in 2 years, 1 year.
Okay.
And
All
they-
triple net?
They're all triple net. For the 1,500 square foot suites, they range from 1,350 to 1,450, which is pretty strong
Okay.
in this market.
Okay.
I think one is a little bit behind. Just it was before I got on.
Got it.
And just started pushing rents, but easily can command over $14 out in this market.
Okay.
You think those guys probably are more like an 18, 20? The ones that are at least for a while? The ones that haven't been able to lease their space across the street?
Probably it's just a standalone building, and
Yeah.
you know that kind of warrants a premium. So
Do these guys pay extra to keep all their stuff outside?
They don't, but I think that they're in a busy season right now, but we haven't had any problems, or at least ownership hasn't, but they're nice guys.
Lee, we're looking at doing some ground up flex development, and we're kind of going back and forth on square footage. Is there a sweet spot? 16, 17, 1800 square feet, 2500 square feet, 1500?
I like anything that ranges from 1500 to 2500 square feet, because it really you can kind of stay in tune with the market.
Okay.
On where it actually needs to be on 35-year leases.
Okay, so anything from 15 to 25. If you had to build one, highest and best in terms of easy to lease out plus revenue per square foot, would you give me the number, the magic number, square footage that you would do?
I would do a 30,000 square foot building, all with grade level doors like this. Maybe some in the back with dock high doors, and then sizes ranging from 3,000 to 1,500.
Okay, so you would vary them.
Yes.
You wouldn't just do it all uniform. Okay.
I would make it where you can demise some,
Got
where
it.
you can
Okay.
combine some.
Okay, so 15 and 3,000.
I think your lot really you can charge a premium if you have a great truck court.
Okay.
A lot of good outside storage, for certain tenants. Maybe some paved, some gravel. I think
Okay.
that really can bring good.
All right, this is the back of the second building, and then the far side of it. Not really ideal for semis, but they can pull around if they have to. Granite, welding. Do you know what the other tenants are?
Yeah, flooring business.
Okay.
A lighting company. The front 6,000 square feet is the event
Okay.
organization company.
Got it. What in the hell is that?
It's a stage.
A stage.
Yeah, that's what they do. They do
Damn.
like big live concerts and stuff. And they provide all the equipment and kind of
That is wild.
yeah, the line guards and all that kind
Okay.
of stuff.
Awesome. All right, so how are we gonna get this deal done?
How do we get it done?
Yeah. Are we gonna tell them to write up the offer?
Yep, go ahead. Let's see it. Tell them to write it up at 2:20. Tell them to get the seller out. Here.
If you ever go, I'll give you my card. I don't have my card on me, but I'll give you some tips on like good places to eat, good bars, stuff like that. Chicago.
Oh yeah, I'm from Chicago too. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta see it.
All right, let's do the offer. Seller on both buildings is Canadian.
So
No, the tenant and
The tenant's Canadian. Okay. Seller's local.
Yeah, sellers.
How eager are they to sell?
Eager, yeah.
Let's,
is he here? He has
No,
a
he's not
business.
here. He's
I
not
think he had a business
He
here.
has a building in the same powder store. It's relatively close.
I thought he had a space in here.
He
Okay.
leases space for extra storage.
Oh, he's just leasing the space,
yeah.
but he's not here. Okay. Got it.
He doesn't
Okay.
lease it yet. He will lease it.
He will lease it. Okay. Can we get him to meet us tonight?
Probably not tonight. He's kind of all over the place. He just got back from Qatar for the World Cup. He's
That's
all over
awesome.
the place.
Okay.
I'll definitely ask him if you want to be in.
so he doesn't
Yeah.
need the money. Yeah, let's write it up. Let's get it done. So that's why we came down here, right?
Yep.
She told us she found some deals for us.
We literally booked our flight last night.
Okay.
Yeah, she flew in from Jersey. I flew in from Cincinnati. This is
Hey,
perfect.
just tell Juan that you got these two buyers that are flown in from out of state.
Mm-hmm.
See if he can just even meet us for over a drink for 30 minutes.
Okay.
She's leaving. Unfortunately, she has
She's
to go to a
leaving at 6 a.m.,
funeral
yeah.
at 6 a.m.
I'm sorry.
I'm here till 7:30 is my flight tomorrow.
Yep.
But I'd love to have her part of this if we can meet with the seller. If not, yeah, face-to-face would be great. But let's write this up, right? Why don't we do this? Find out if he'll meet us face-to-face.
Yeah.
And if not, we'll write it up. Does that
Yep.
sound good?
We've
Perfect.
kind of, yeah, we've sent it. We sent it to you on where we're at, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
he knows. I talked to him yesterday. I will say we got a pretty aggressive offer today from an Atlanta-based investment group. So I would advise being over 2.9.
Okay.
Are they going to close?
Yeah, they're really good.
Have you dealt with them before? All right. I don't think they're better than us because we're hungry.
No,
like
of
we're
course.
dying for deal flow, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
I want to make it happen as well.
yeah.
And you get, like, I'm sure they're represented by someone else, right?
No, that's another. They're
No?
not.
No, Lee's a killer. He gets both ends of the
You get
deal.
both ends on both of
That's
them?
what I try to do.
My
Yeah,
man.
that's good, man.
So just so you know a little bit about us, we buy retail, office, medical, land,
Mhm.
industrial, flex, co-working, all over the Midwest and Atlanta, right? So we're dying for deal flow.
Okay.
We've got capital. Would have loved to have deployed more in 22.
Yeah.
I don't think we're going to make that anymore. So, yeah, we're eager to get this done.
Okay. Perfect.
We have to rework the numbers because we were not at
Yeah.
2.9.
Yeah,
No.
we were at 2.8.
That sounds like
I
a
know we were-
bullshit number. 2.9. Let's
Well, you let us know, too, where you guys stand, you know?
Of
like-
course. Now I need to catch up with them
Yeah.
about this new offer.
what's their due diligence? I mean, are they the other party? Do they have a long due diligence period?
They're
Okay,
short.
okay. So they're pros. Do they only buy industrial?
No, but that's the majority of their portfolio.
Okay, so we literally buy everything, right? We'll buy mixed use. Has been, strip malls, again, medical, everything.
Mhm.
Ton of industrial, ton of flex. So we'd love to take these down.
Perfect. Well, let me know if I can help in any way.
You can.
I'll call-
Give us the price to
I'll
get this
call-
done.
I'll call the owner and see if he can meet tonight.
Okay, that would be awesome.
Yeah, and if you can't do tonight, at least by tomorrow, like,
Yeah.
we're still here.
Okay.
Yeah,
It'd be
her-
good- It'd be great for them to
Yeah.
meet.
Her and I
Good guy.
could do
Yeah.
lunch or early evening tomorrow,
Okay.
breakfast even,
Yep.
coffee, whatever, right?
Okay.
But I fly out at 7:30.
Okay, perfect. Well, let me call him once we leave here. I'll catch him up to speed on everything, and
Okay.
then whatever y'all need from me, let me know.
Okay.
I
Are we
guess
still
the
going over to the other one, right?
No, it's just these. Oh, yeah, we can.
The other one, yeah.
Yes, okay.